been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city light. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far.
Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Candy. I'm a mom to 5. On my channel, I share homeschooling, homesteading, gardening, day in the life, what's for dinner, canning, grocery hauls, what's for dinner, all kinds of fun things. In this video, I'm going to show you guys several meals we've eaten lately. These are not consecutive days. These are just some meals we've eaten lately that maybe will inspire you to make something new or something you haven't made in a while, or maybe just give you a new idea. And these are things that my family really enjoys, so let's jump right into it and start with the first meal. Okay, for the first meal I'm going to show you guys, I was not home this morning when James put a pork loin on the smoker, but it was just seasoned with some Payne County rub and put on the smoker. It's been cooking all day, and now I'm making sides to go with it. So the first thing I did was thinly slice some zucchini because I'm going to add that to my pasta in the last minute or so of cooking. Now, I went ahead and took out some French bread from the freezer this morning to thaw, and I'm going to use this to make some cheesy garlic bread to go with dinner tonight. So I'm going to slice this up, and then I'm going to butter it, and I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder and some mozzarella cheese to these, and then get them under the broiler. Now for our pasta, I'm going to boil some bow ties. When these are done boiling, about the last minute, I'm going to toss in that zucchini I sliced and just barely let it cook because I don't want it to get like soggy. I want it to still have some bite to it. And then I'm going to drain my pasta, and to that I'm going to add Alfredo sauce and some shredded cheese, and that is going to be our Alfredo to go with our dinner tonight. Here's our zucchini Alfredo ready to serve, and then I'm warming up some ranch beans because if you guys have followed my channel long enough, you know James wants ranch beans 3 to 5 times a week. We have our pork sliced up and ready to serve. We have our cheesy garlic bread ready, and I made up a salad to go with dinner as well. For our next meal, I had to leave again, so I made up some suddenly salad, bacon ranch pasta salad, got that in the fridge, and seasoned up some country style ribs with this cherry cola seasoning. And James is going to smoke these while I'm gone and just let them slow cook all day. Now I'm home, I'm steaming some broccoli, and I'm going to make up some cheese sauce to go with it. So I have some butter in a pan, I've melted it, I've added a little flour, whisked it up, added a little bit of milk because I don't have any heavy cream. And now I'm adding mozzarella cheese as well as this cheese blend of Asiago, Romano, and Parmesan cheese from Aldi, and some of this melting cheese that I got at Aldi as well. And we're just going to make a super cheesy sauce to go over our broccoli once it's done steaming. Here is our broccoli and cheese combined and super melty and gooey, and then I'm also making up a can of Bush's baked beans. I've got to be gone again today, so for today's dinner, I'm going to make a quesadilla dinner. So in one piece of parchment paper, I have some chicken leg quarter seasoned with taco seasoning. In the other, I have some stir-fried peppers and beef, and I've seasoned it up with just some lemon pepper and salt. And I put both of those in parchment paper in my slow cooker, and I also line my slow cooker with another piece of parchment paper to kind of contain any mess. and to keep them separate. So they are cooking on low. I'm now home and I'm cutting up some stuff to go in the quesadillas. So right now I'm cutting up some tomatoes. So here I have melting cheese, I have some great value cheese, I have some cheese from Sam's Club, I have queso, I have jalapenos, salsa, guac, tortillas, sour cream, I have our chicken, our beef and peppers, and our tomatoes, and everybody is going to build their own quesadillas tonight, and this one is mine, and I'm having it on my low-carb tortillas. For our next meal, we're going to have roasted chicken. I'm also making some cheesy broccoli rice, some homemade mac and cheese, a salad, and chopping up some raw broccoli. So for our chicken, I use rotisserie chicken seasoning on it. Cooked it about halfway, put some butter on top just to help keep some moisture in and let it finish cooking uncovered. Now I'm chopping up some broccoli. Some of it's going to go with the salad, some of it's going to go in a bowl for anybody that wants extra broccoli, and some of it is getting thrown in this cheesy broccoli rice because honestly, you can't even tell that there is any broccoli in these packets. So we're going to add some to it when it cooks. I've boiled my pasta, drained it. I added some milk and some butter to this, And I'm going to let this butter melt while I cut up some Velveeta cheese. Now I'm adding that to it, and we're going to get it all mixed up. And I also added some salt, pepper, and onion powder to this. Here is our chopped up broccoli, our salad, and over here we have our whole chicken all roasted and ready to go. We have our cheesy broccoli rice and our mac and cheese. For our next meal, both kids wanted to help cook, and they were fighting over who got to be my kitchen helper tonight. I said, hey, I'm making a whole lot of fajitas for a bunch of people, so it is just fine if you both help. So they're both working on cooking some fajitas. Maddie has chicken fajitas in her pan. Bubba has beef in his. These come pre-seasoned, pre-marinated with the veggies already in them from the meat market we go to, or not meat market, but Hispanic market we go to. And so all we have to do is cook those up. And then I have some rice going in my back pan. And I also cooked up some mushrooms because James likes mushrooms in his fajitas. And then I cooked up onions, bell peppers, and shrimp together. And we are going to have fajitas tonight. I will have fajitas left over for a few days, and then we will probably also freeze the leftovers as fajita burritos. I also made up some refried beans, and then we have all the toppings they could possibly want on their fajitas, and this is dinner tonight. The next dinner I'm going to share with you guys is lasagna. So right now I'm browning up my ground beef. I've already drained off some fat and given it to the dogs on their dog food. I added some mushrooms to it and some Italian seasoning and garlic and onion powder. Now I'm going to add some marinara sauce to it and let it simmer, and then we are going to start getting our lasagna put together. For our ricotta layer, I'm going to get that made up in this bowl. So I have some eggs, I have some ricotta cheese. I'm going to put about half of this ricotta in the bowl and the egg, get it all mixed up, and add some mozzarella cheese to it. And that'll be my ricotta layer that we'll put in there. Okay, now I have everything prepped to throw my lasagna together. It's going to go quickly. So the first thing I'm going to do is spray my pan, and then I'm going to start layering everything in it. I'm going to start with some sauce and then do my noodles, and then I'll just start layering meat sauce, noodles, and my ricotta layers and my mozzarella cheese until we get to the top. We'll top it with sauce, cheese, and olives, and this will bake at 350 covered for about an hour because it's pretty thick and I don't pre-cook my pasta. Go with it, I made up a salad, so I'm going to cut up 2 heads of romaine lettuce. I'm going to cut up some tomatoes as well, and we're going to add some of that Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago cheese blend that I got at Sam's Club to it, and I'm going to serve it with some Caesar salad dressing, and then we're also going to have some garlic bread with this. I decided to go ahead and thinly slice up a cucumber and throw that in the salad as well. This is just New York toast, garlic bread, and cheesy garlic bread that we just toasted in the oven. We have our lasagna and we have our salad. Okay, we had like 30 people for dinner tonight, and it was kind of potluck style. We made a big brisket seasoned with Cosmo's beef rub. When it was cooked about 3/4 of the way, I brought it in and put it in the oven to finish. We smoked the corn on the cob out on the smoker, and then I sliced up some brisket and put the other half in the oven to slice later. We have hot dogs, hot links. We have all the condiments in the world. We have fruit salad, broccoli salad, watermelon, cantaloupe, grapes, corn, brisket, beans, potato salad. And then for dessert, we had peach cobbler, we had fresh fruit, we had cookies, and we had pineapple orange fluff. And that was a huge dinner that we were able to eat on for several days. And we even sent leftovers home with our friends that came out. Thank you guys so much for watching this What's for Dinner video. I hope it inspired you or maybe reminded you of something you might want to make soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.